Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. The world can be a very ugly place, full of terrible and anger and division and hate and bad. Yeah, it sure can. But today we're going to make it a little more beautiful by making some art. Come along, I'll show you how I made them out of some scrap chunks of 2x4 I had laying around, some 1/8" MDF, some acrylic paint, and some cheap cedar fence slats from the home store. Come on! So there we go. We got ourselves some art. Not everything that we make out of wood has to be able to be sat on or eaten off of or put stuff in. Sometimes you can just make stuff that's pretty and that makes the world a more beautiful place to be. Let me know down in the comments if you like this one. You hit me up over on the social medias with the stuff that you've made that makes the world a more beautiful place that isn't necessarily functional. You can find me on Instagram. You can put it up on Instagram and tag me. You can go to my Reddit page. I'll leave links to these things down below. I want to see the stuff that people make that makes the world more beautiful. All right? And if you want to support what I do here, I'll leave a link down below for various ways so that you can do that as well. See you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye for now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. The world can be a terribly ugly place sometimes. It can be, that's a weird way to start. That's how we're going to start. Okay, that's how we're going to start. Hey everybody, is that how we're going to start? Really? Maybe. Got one of those annoying pigeons. One of those one, you guys know those pigeons that woohoo, 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 those ones? This is going well. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. The world can be an ugly place. There's a lot of terrible in the world. I'm not sure this is how this should start. I think it is, though. I think it is. But today we're going to do what we can to make it a little more beautiful. Let me show you how I made these arts using these arts. I made these arts. And look at my arts. Wait for the truck. Come along, I'll show you how I made these art. These art. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff. This world can be an ugly place. There's a lot of things. What are you gonna say? How are you gonna get where you need to go?